Instead of trying to control nature, it's time we remember our roots. We all come from nature. Nature is the mother of us all.
We can get the earth back to the Garden of Eden that it once was by regeneration.
To celebrate Earth Day, Amazon Prime Video is hosting a special global event featuring 2 documentaries, Common Ground and Kiss the Ground. They're directed by filmmaker Rebecca Tickell and actor Ian Somerhalder. They are the stars and executive producers of these movies, and they both join us live in studio this morning. You guys are having way too much fun for me.
You
guys
are
are cracking me up. I love it.
It's Earth Day.
It's Earth
a day to celebrate.
We go way back. We waited
Yes.
14 years for this moment.
Finally, here we are.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
let's start with you, Rebecca. Tell our viewers what they'll take away from these movies, and tell me about the moment that you knew you were going to make a commitment to tell these stories.
Yeah, so you can watch Kiss the Ground and Common Ground on Prime Video. They're 2 documentaries that are good news, environmental documentaries about the climate. You don't hear about that quite often. Everybody's feeling pretty stressed out, I think.
It's morning news.
About
this
climate.
is good news.
And
good, positive.
Our documentaries show that there is a clear, easy, simple pathway for us to heal our climate. We can draw down all that excess carbon.
Yeah.
We can stabilize our planet, grow nutrient-dense food, help farmers, and have a booming economy. This is the next trillion-dollar industry. All of that is shown in Kiss the Ground and Common Ground. And the reason that I made these films is because I, like so many people, have been really worried about our future. I have 2 children. I was concerned about what the end of their life might look like. I think a lot of people are facing this right now. And when I learned that you can take all of that carbon and you can store it in the soil, and in the process you can save the oceans, you can save life on Earth in terms of humanity, you can grow your economy, all the things I've already listed, there was no way that I could not do everything I could to get this message out to the world. And thank God for Ian Somerhalder, because he's been doing this even longer than us. And without him, these films wouldn't have been
Ian,
possible.
we recognize from television, Lost, The Vampire Diaries. I want to ask you, Ian, you were so vocal about stepping away from your acting and your career to focus on family and these passion projects. In your opinion, did these documentaries meet your expectations?
They exceed everyone's expectations. Her and Josh Tickell have set out on a worldwide, multi-decade, at this point, by the time we're done, will be multi-decade mission to show a simple, clear, like she just mentioned, a simple, clear path to not just healing our climate, but building robust. Like, we have a plan. We can start injecting $100 billion a year back into the U.S. economy.
Wow.
Into Middle America. Well, that's the reindustrialization of Middle America. So when you talk about soil health goes up, human health goes up, human health care costs come down, you're talking eventually then injecting hundreds of billions into the U.S. economy. This is how we rebuild America from the ground up, instead of from the top down. So you're talking about from Main Street up, not Wall Street down.
I love this message. These are things people don't think about, and you guys are bringing them to light. Rebecca, I want to ask you, the movies focus on something called regenerative agriculture. Explain to us, how does that differ from sustainability and organic farming?
Yeah, so a lot of people have been focused on sustainability, and that's been kind of the catchphrase for the last 2 decades.
Which is great.
Yeah,
we hear it all the time.
This is sustainability. This is sustainability. Do we want to sustain,
which is like a plateau,
where we are at currently when we're watching our environmental systems break down and be degraded, and then what we've been doing actually isn't even sustainability. What we've been doing is degeneration. So we've been destroying that topsoil. We've destroyed 2/3 of the Earth's topsoil. So, and we're moving towards desertification. What we need to do is move towards regeneration. So that's this. So that's where you build the soil organic matter and you bring all that life back into the soil. There's like more life in that soil than there is stars in the universe.
Wow.
And so we all live on that soil. The oceans are supported by that soil. We're supported by that soil. So when we support that soil supports all life on Earth.
And such a wealth of information. Before we let you go, Ian, I want to ask you, you have your own farm now. Tell me what you've learned and what message you want to give to others.
Listen, the thing is that you can do it. You can make these little changes. This is a 6th generation, come from a farming family. My family have been farmers since the 1700s as well.
Amazing.
As your family has too. So it's actually way more than 6 generations.
Yeah.
You can make these simple changes. Literally, if you have a small garden box in a small suburban yard, you can start to grow your own small regenerative farm. If you have an acre of your front yard, 10 acres, 100 acres, you actually can make these shifts and man, your life, not just your life expectancy, but the overall, how wonderful your life becomes.
The quality of your life.
The quality of your life goes up, 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 up. And that's what regeneration is. Okay. We can heal our planet, heal our people, build robust economies, and it is the way of the future. So instead of degenerative, it's regenerative. And with that, everything just goes up.
Ian, Rebecca, thank you so much for all you do.
Thanks, sister.
High five.
Watch
Appreciate
Kiss the
you.
Ground and Common Ground. Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day. Please see our films.
Yeah.
This will change the way you see the world. It'll change your life.
Speaking of those films, both films are making their global premiere today on Amazon Prime. Big day, congratulations. And
Thank
let's
you.
send it over to Jamie.